In this part we continue the work. Now I show you how to crochet the upper part of the dress. As you remember, we have done a line made of 6 small motifs. For the shoulders, I did in total 6 motifs more. Each side has 3 motifs. They are 2 motifs on the front side, 2 motifs on the shoulder, and let's take a look at the back side. After we have done the down line of the upper part, this is the middle motif. Then I crochet the wings for the shoulder. As you can see, I have done one. And now I show you how to crochet the second one. Let's begin the work. I will begin from the first motif. I skip the first chain space. And I will begin from the second one. Insert the hook into this chain space, take the working yarn, pull it through, make a chain of 7, and make single crochet into this chain space, chain of 7, and single crochet into the next chain space. Repeat again, chain of 7, and single crochet into this chain space, chain of 7, and single crochet into the next chain space, chain of 7, and single crochet into the same chain space, chain of 7, make single crochet into the next chain space. I have already joined it to this chain space. Chain of 7, and single crochet into the same chain space, chain of 7, now I will work on the opposite motif. Work with next chain space on the opposite side. Make a single crochet, chain of 7, make single crochet into the same chain space, chain of 7, work with single crochet into the next chain space, continue chain of 7, and single crochet into the same chain space. This is the first round of the trim, so continue working in this way till the end of this round. We need to crochet trim for the 3 motifs. Now I complete the round. leave the last chain space. Instead of 7 chain space, I make chain of 3. Make treble crochet into this chain space. Round is made. Make a chain and 7 chains more. Turn the work. Make single crochet into this chain space. Chain of 7 and single crochet into the next chain space. Chain of 7 and single crochet into the next chain space. Chain of 7 and single crochet. So continue working in this way till the end of this round. Let's complete this round together. Instead of 7 chain space, I make 3 chains and treble crochet into the next chain space. Row is made. Let's begin the next one. Chain to bring up the yarn and 7 chains more. Turn the work. Make single crochet into the next chain space, chain of 7 and single crochet into the next chain space, chain of 7 and make single crochet. Now I need to complete this round and make one more round side chain spaces. In total it should be 4 rounds. I have done 4 rounds of the chain spaces. Now I'm going to make a trim. Make a chain to bring up the yarn. Make 5 double crochet into the 7 chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chain 3 for the picot and work a slip stitch into 2 loops of the double crochet. Five double crochet into the same chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then single crochet into the next chain space. Make 5 double crochet into the next chain space. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then chain 3 for the picot and work a slip stitch and 5 double crochet into the same chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and single crochet into the next chain space. So continue working in this way till the end of this round. I have done the wings. Here how the upper part looks like. Now I show you how to make the trim for the neckline. For this I turn the work. I will begin from this point. For the trim I will use the variegated yarn. Let's begin the work. Make a chain of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I will make the joining. Make single crochet into this chain space. Chain of 3. Make 4 double crochet in a row. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4. Make double crochet into the 4th stitch. Two, 3, and 4. Chain 3 to bring up the yarn. Turn the work. Three double crochet in a row. 1, 2, and 3. Chain of 3. Let's make the joining. Work with single crochet into the next chain space. Chain of 3. Make 4 double crochet in a row. Chain of 3. Turn the work. Make 3 double crochet in a row. Chain of 3. Work with next chain space, make a single crochet. Chain of 3, 4 double crochet in a row. Let's stop and look what we have. We have done 3 points in the joining. You should crochet 1 more joining by yourself. I have done the 4th point in the joining. Then did 4 double crochet, chain 3 to bring up the yarn, and 3 double crochet in a row. And also I did 3 chains. Now I will join to this motif. This joining has 4 points. At the beginning I will work with this chain space, then with this chain space. This is the third one and the fourth point. Now I show you how to do this. I made yarn over the hook 4 times. Insert the hook into the chain space of the first motif. This is the back side of the motif. Pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops 3 times. Then yarn over the hook 3 times, insert the hook into the next chain space. Pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops 3 times. And make yarn over 3 times. Insert the hook into the same chain space. Pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops 3 times. Yarn over 3 times, insert the hook into the next chain space, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops 3 times. 1, 2, 3. I do not finish 4 stitches. Then yarn over, pull through first 4 loops. Then yarn over, pull through 2 loops and pull through. The joining is ready. Make a chain of 3. Four double crochet in a row. And let's look what we have. We have done the complex stitch while joining. I remind you, we use this chain space, this one, this is the third chain space and the fourth. After the complex stitch I did 3 chains and 4 double crochet in a row. Then you should crochet chain 3, 3 double crochet and 3 chains and make a joining into this chain space. I have done the joining. I used single crochet stitches, then made 3 chains. Let's repeat again. After the complex stitch I did 4 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, 3 chain, then I did single crochet and 3 chains. Then you should repeat the joining twice into the next chain space. I have done the second joining. Also, as you can see, I have done the third joining. It consists of 2 stitches. After each joining I did 3 chains. After the last joining I did 4 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet and chain 3. Now I show you how to make the complex stitch in this part of the work, as we did at the first time. Now I will use, as usually, 4 chain spaces. This is the first one, the second one, the third one, and the fourth one. Yarn over the hook 4 times. Insert the hook into the chain space. This is back side of the motif. Now pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then yarn over the hook 3 times, insert the hook into the next chain space, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops twice. 1, 2, 3. Pull through 2 loops 3 times. Then yarn over 3 times. Work with next chain space. Insert the hook into the next chain space, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops 3 times. I do not finish these 4 stitches, then yarn over, pull through first 4 loops. Then yarn over, pull through 2 loops twice. The complex stitch is ready. Now chain 3, turn the work, make 4 double crochet in a row. I have done the second complex stitch. As the first time, I use 4 chain spaces. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we continue the work. I will be making the joining to the next motif. You should crochet with help of single crochet stitch. It should be 1 single crochet into each chain space. I have done the joining in the 4 points. I did the joining in the same way as I showed you before. Next time I'm going to join into these 2 chain spaces. I will do this with help of the complex stitch. For the complex stitch, yarn over the hook 4 times, insert the hook into the chain space. I insert the hook into this chain space, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops 3 times. Then yarn over the hook twice, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops, yarn over the hook 3 times, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops 3 times. Then yarn over, pull through first 2 loops. Then yarn over, pull through 2 loops and pull through 2 loops. The complex stitch is ready. Chain of 3. Turn the work. Work with 4 double crochet in a row. Let's look what we have. I have done the joining into the 2 points. Now I'm going to continue the work with the next joining. I'm making the joining in the same way as I did on this side. And you should make the trim in the same way as I showed you before on this side. I remind you, this is back side, and we are working on the front side. This will be the last chain space. Then you should sew 2 pieces together. We have done the trim for the neckline. Here how it looks. This is the upper part of the baby dress. To complete the dress, we need to sew upper part to the skirt part. As you can see, I put motifs under the first part of the baby dress. In the next part, we continue the work. Thanks for watching.